now available in paperback and e-readers. Spellbound, a darker shade of black. Get your copy today at your favorite online bookseller. Do not expect to see many of these Afro-American Negro females out and about in America, because many of these Afro-American Negro females will be glued to their television watching the event of the year and maybe the event of the century as related to the Afro-American Negro female. And the reason why we will see most of these Afro-American Negro females literally clearing their entire schedule for the whole day is because Meghan Markle, the biracial black American princess, is getting ready to marry Prince Harry, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords of white men. And because Meghan Markle, the biracial black American princess, is getting ready to marry Prince Harry, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords of white men, most of these Afro-American Negro women literally want to be glued to their television sets to watch this event transpire. And the reason why they want to see this event transpire is because they're getting a chance to see a fairy tale for themselves come to life. Now, we know in most cases, most of these Afro-American Negro women would not claim Meghan Markle as a Negro if she were just a common biracial black woman who was born of a black mother and a white father. No, in that case, that common Negro female would be considered an enemy of the Afro-American Negro female. However, because Meghan Markle has gained access to Prince Harry, most of the Afro-American Negro women have decided to give Meghan Markle a pass and an unofficial black card so that they can have direct access to the fantasy of Prince Harry being the Prince Charming who sweeps the Afro-American Negro female off her feet and takes her out of Blackistan directly into Buckingham Palace. And because they want to have access to the fairy tale, they are willing to create a covert contract where they give Meghan Markle an unofficial full black card, and they can now have access through that unofficial black card to the fairy tale of Prince Harry, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords of white men, taking the Afro-American Negro woman out of Blackistan and straight to Buckingham Palace. And this is why you will not see many of these Afro-American Negro women out and about in the street on Saturday, May 19th, because Saturday, May 19th is considered a holy day, even more holy than church, because they get to see God marry an Afro-American Negro woman. And because they get to see the King of Kings and Lord of Lords of white men marry one of who they consider to be an unofficial, but now officially official, Afro-American Negro female, they want to celebrate that event overall in their own communities. And this is now an unofficial holiday for most of the Afro-American Negro females. And this is why we will not see many of these Afro-American Negro females out and about on the streets of many of these inner city ghettos, because they really want to see the King of Kings and Lord of Lords of white men marry and sweep off the feet of Meghan Markle, the biracial black American princess. And when it comes down to these swirlers, many of these women, as I see it, probably have been planning parties around this royal event to see this King of Kings and Lord of Lords of white men literally marry one of these Afro-American Negro females. And when it comes down to this entire event, we see the clear dysfunction of this Afro-American Negro female on display. We see how she deifies and worships this white man, how she sees this white man as as the god of the universe, and seeing Prince Harry marrying Meghan Markle means that she will have direct access and direct connection, well, indirectly, to this King of Kings and Lord of Lords of white men, the God that she serves. And this is a validation to many of these Afro-American Negro women that it is possible to receive love from the God that she serves and gain so much of his attention that he is literally willing to make her his royal consort and not his royal concubine. And that's one of the reasons why we will see many of these Afro-American Negro women not on the streets going shopping or caring for their children or even thinking about even caring for themselves. No, many of these Afro-American Negro women, they will be glued to their television watching as Meghan Markle, the biracial black American princess, marries Prince Harry, the king of kings, the lord of lords of white men, and allows them direct access to the Afro-American Negro woman's fairy tale, the fairy tale where the white God, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, steps down from heaven of Buckingham Palace and walks all the way to Blackistan to carry off this black American biracial princess, not full black because the royal bloodline doesn't want to be tainted, but black enough so that they can have some credibility and take her away from the streets of Blackistan deep in Chicago all the way and take her all the way to Buckingham Palace to be an official member of the royal family. Oh, this is a grand event for the Afro-American Negro female, and because it's such a grand event, she will not do anything to even impede anything on her schedule. Nothing will get in the way of her watching her, well, by proxy, black biracial American princess marry the God that she wants to serve. But because she wants to have that indirect connection to that God, she's willing to give Meghan Markle that official pass, when we know if she was just a common negress, she would be jealous and angry of her. And again, this is just a complete and utter display of the dysfunction of this Afro-American Negro female, and we'll see it live all throughout this country tomorrow, May 19th, where we will all see some evil.